Ever buy jeans online and the legs are way too long? Don't worry, I've got you. Cut along the marked line, leave about ½ inch for the hem, trim off the extra, and remove the middle section. Now grab a strong, durable thread. Take a large eye steel needle and a threader. You'll be ready to sew in seconds. Flip the cut hem upward, line up the edge with the side seam, and start stitching all the way around. At the starting point where it's thick, secure it with several back and forth stitches so it won't come undone. Now, just like in the video, 1 stitch up, 1 stitch down, moving forward with small, neat stitches. Even without a sewing machine, you can hand sew jeans like this and make them look as good as a tailor's work. A few key details matter here. First, place your needle right along the original hemline. The closer you stay, the better your jeans will look. Second, keep the side seams lined up so the cuff won't twist, and always pierce through both fabric layers. At spots where the seam is extra thick, if your needle is too soft, just skip over. But with a strong needle, you can push straight through. Secure the thick areas with a few extra stitches. Also, keep your stitches short and even. These little details make all the difference. When done right, the jeans look just like new. Many people ask why I don't even use a thimble when sewing heavy denim. At home, they struggle. The needle won't move, it bends or breaks, and it feels stuck like glue. That's because they use soft iron needles. I'm using steel sewing needles, sharp tips, smooth shafts, so the stitches come out perfectly neat. Trim the raw edge and finish it with a double thread overlock stitch. At home, many people still use small iron needles. The shafts bend, the eyes are tiny, threading is a headache, and on thicker fabric they either bend or snap, sometimes even pricking your hand. So it's time to stop using those. Lots of people ask what tools I use. These are professional hand-sewing steel needles. They pierce through 20 layers of denim in seconds, through a heavy quilt with no effort. Strong, smooth, rust-free, they don't bend or break. With large eyes and sharp tips, they glide right through every fabric. They also come in 5 sizes, from long ones for quilts to tiny ones for embroidery or beading. And if threading is hard for you, just use the threader included in the kit. Big or small, you can get the thread through in 1 second. This custom threader works for any size needle and is made of stainless steel. The kit includes 25 bright, smooth steel needles. When not in use, store them in the container. Super convenient. And if your hands slip or sweat, just use a thimble. Here's a stainless steel seam ripper. Use the tip for buttonholes, tags, or opening packages. The red end protects your fabric, slide it under, and the seam opens easily, much better than small scissors. Most household sewing thread is thin. Pull it once and it snaps. This one is heavy-duty denim thread, made for clothes and quilts. Strong, durable, won't break no matter how hard you pull. So here's the full set. 25 steel needles, a seam ripper, 2 threaders, 2 thimbles, plus 5 spools of thread, all for under $10. Every home needs a kit like this. I've dropped the link below. Grab one for yourself or your family. Once you've stitched all the way around, bring the needle out through the fold. Wrap the thread around the needle, leave a small gap, then pull the needle through, splitting the threads to lock the stitch. This method is simple and beginner-friendly, but strong enough to hold up through machine washes or hand washes without unraveling. Now fold down the finished hem. Look at that. The inside and outside are perfectly neat, just like new jeans.